Alright, today we're doing a trade recap. It is July 16th. It's a Tuesday. Let's jump right into that shit. We had core retail sales this morning at 8:30, hour before market open. News didn't do shit. Alright, news didn't even take out, okay, it took out this low. And that low didn't even really matter. So, if we look at London lows, like it wasn't even a London low. News didn't do jack shit. Coming into market open though, we had these equal highs from London and Asian session that we spiked out. So manipulated higher, created some equal highs as like a later on target. So the obvious bias here was bearish. But I am slow, and I'll come to the mistake counter in a second. And I woke up late to start. So didn't even get a chance to analyze the market, but I saw this low run out here during the macro. So I was thinking, oh, yep, that's going to be SMT. We're going to go for these equal highs. I was so wrong. Went long on this inverse of this 1 minute fair value gap. This 1 minute fair value gap right here. Went long on this inverse. What happened? I got railed. I got molested. I got touched. I didn't even stand a chance. This was like me versus Diddy. Didn't even have a chance. So right off the rip in the day, woke up, lost $500 like it was nothing. All right. So talk about a wonderful way to wake up. Absolutely horrendous. I was unhappy with this. I was pretty unhappy about it. But I got so mad that I took a shower. Pause. But boom, first trade down. First trade loss. There was honestly literally no reason behind it other than the SMT. We didn't even really take any significant lows. We didn't even take out our news lows. We just had a very small SMT at the start of our macro, and I was like, oh, that's going to hold. I was so wrong. First thing to learn from this one. Wait till you get towards the end of the macro, because whatever happens in the beginning of the macro is likely not what's going to actually happen. So, end of macro timing over here. We get down to the end of our macro. What do? We took out these significant lows down here, tapping into this 15-minute fair value gap. Boom, 15-minute fair value gap. We tap into it, take out our sell side. Obvious market maker buy model in the macro. A-plus setup. This is exactly what we want to see. I got impatient and I got FOMO, so I entered way earlier than I needed to. So this was what my trade was. I was all the way up here. My stop was on these lows. We started to retrace deeper into here, into this 1 minute order block, and I was getting nervous because it was getting really close to my stop loss. But one thing you'll notice here is look at how well these bodies of these candles are respecting this mean threshold. Look at how well the bodies are respecting the mean threshold. That's how you know it's a high probability order block and that we're going to go higher. Second way to know it's a high probability order block is look at this displacement we get off of this order block. This would be a perfect first entry. Another scale-in entry would be right here, or your secondary entry opportunity on this 1 minute fair value gap. I was just starting to get back into profit around here. Oh, I like that. Let's scale in. So I grabbed another contract. I'm 2 contracts deep here. It retraced just this little bit, and it stopped. I got stopped by my daily loss limit. So Top Step X stopped me out. I didn't even get an opportunity to fucking get anything else after that. My trade account was closed for the rest of the day. I was heated, alright? I was very upset when this happened, but what can you do? You learn from your mistakes. So we were 0 for 2 on the day. First trade was bad. Didn't get any analysis. I got railed. Second trade was a perfect trade. I wanted this 15-minute fair value gap to get rebalanced, and that's exactly what we did. This trade should have been an 8-1 because this should have been your first entry. But I got too impatient. I got too FOMO. So that's how I ended up making that mistake. Be super patient on your entries. The market's going to come to you, I promise. And if it doesn't, fucking suck it up and deal with it, all right? It's really not that big of a deal. Got stopped out early. Didn't even get stopped out. Got liquidated early. I went and cried in the tub, but it's fine. At our mistake counter in our Fix It Felix solutions. First mistake I made today. I woke up late. Didn't get any analysis in, all right? How do you fix that? Boom. Go to bed earlier. Set 100 alarms. Or simply just fucking wake up when your alarm goes off. I'm still struggling with this. So, y'all realize I'm human too. And I'm just a little boy, okay? I'm just a little itty-bitty boy, and I'm not perfect. So, number 2. I didn't get any analysis on the market. I shouldn't have even taken this trade. I shouldn't have even been 0 for 1 off the rip. Easy fix for that. Analyze the market before you take a trade. Even if you wake up late, bro, there's gonna be more trades. You don't have to take that first one. You're not going to miss anything, I promise. Third mistake was I over-risked. I was in one contract on this trade, and then I scaled in another. That was way too much risk for me for my daily drawdown limit. So I should not have scaled in another contract. I should have just left myself with one and tried to make back that loss that I had from earlier. I was trying way too hard to be greedy and get that extra profit. wasn't worth it. Obviously, don't get upset. I got upset. I got a little mad. I didn't go and like, do any felonious activities out in public, right? I didn't do that because I'm a man. But I did get a little upset. I walked around my house and I made a couple frowny faces. I walked around with my lip sticking out. I was like, I was angry. I was not happy. I ate some eggs, but I ate them angrily. Like I ate them with like devious intent. I was upset. Basically, the best way to fix that problem is just like grab yourself by the nutsack and tell yourself that you're a man. And like, what would a man do? Like, say you have kids, right? And your kid walk in and you're being all angry and you're punching shit like a toddler. Bro, your child's gonna grow up to be a transgender. Like, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have the next Caitlyn Jenner, and you don't want that. You don't want that. I promise. Like, you want your man, you want your little bro, your little son, to play with like M16s and shit, bro. Like that's what you want. You want your child to be like, cranking 90s on Fortnite, fucking dunking basketballs, and shooting guns. Like, that's the three most American things you can do. That's obviously what my son's gonna do. He's gonna be probably shooting guns and dunking basketballs simultaneously. So yeah, don't get upset. Don't be a pussy. And then obviously the biggest takeaway from today, mainly because of this loss, is don't focus on the bread. When you're too focused on making money, bro, you lose sight of trading. Trading and making money, they go hand in hand, but they don't work together. Making money is just a side effect of being a good trader. If you're trading to make money, which sounds counterintuitive, but if you're trading to make money, you're not going to be profitable. It sounds really counterintuitive because the whole point of trading is obviously to make money, but the money will come. I promise you, the money will come. Pause. Why did I pause? The money won't come. The money will be there whenever you make good trades, and that's a promise. And that's all I have. But if you lost today and you made some mistakes, go back and back test your trade. Realize what you did wrong. Fix your issues. Journal it. Write it down. Fucking write it on the wall in Sharpie marker, dude. Whatever you got to do to figure it out. That's all I got. Stay flaccid.